The Commission on Higher Education is the Philippine government's agency in charge with promoting relevant and quality higher education, protecting academic freedom for continuing intellectual growth, advancement of learning and research, development of responsible and effective leadership, education of high level professionals, and enrichment of historical and cultural heritages. Today, allow me to share with you the highlights of the strategic plans of CHED 2017-2022. Resonating with Ambition 2040 that the Filipino of the future is smart and innovative, the Commission on Higher Education envisions the graduates to be competent, well-rounded, well-balanced global citizens who possess the interpersonal, social, and cognitive competencies and attributes to lead, excel, and compete in the 21st century. The Commission has identified 5 key result areas, namely access and equity, quality and competitiveness, relevance and responsiveness, good governance, and organizational development. These KRAs represent areas for strategic focus under which CHED maps out well-defined, quantifiable, and easy-to-measure action programs or projects between 2017 to 2022. This is the framework of the strategic plans and directions. Let us begin with number 1, access and equity. The highlights are as follows. Increase higher education enrollment over the course of the next decade, most importantly in the country's poorest, unrepresented, and undeserved sectors. Increased the engagement in higher education among school leavers and those who need alternative routes to higher education. And lastly, produce the first batch of medical doctors from cash grants to medical students enrolled in state universities and colleges program. The second area is on quality and competitiveness. CHED believes that the Philippine higher education should also be positioned as one of the major drivers of economic competitiveness, considering this era of remarkable speed and dynamism in knowledge-driven global economy by building the capacity to pursue excellence and leadership in instruction, research, and extension, correcting the talent deficit in science, technology, engineering, agri-fisheries, and mathematics, and improving the world ranking of the 10 leading Philippine HEIs. The third focus is on relevance and responsiveness. In this regard, the following strategic plans are the highlights. First, embed the culture of nation building, inclusiveness, culture, and gender sensitivity and global citizenship in all aspects of higher education. Next, facilitate and foster government academic industry partnerships. And lastly, ensure that all products of CHED-funded research and extensions are disseminated on time and utilized by concerned stakeholders. The fourth strategic direction is on good governance. Governance in this context is used to describe all those structures, processes, and activities that are involved in the planning and direction of the institutions and people working in the tertiary education. The following are the highlights in the area of good governance. First, provide HEIs more autonomy with clearer transparency, responsibility, and accountability. Next, enhance the career structure and rewards for faculties in the SUCs through the revision of NBC 461, and lastly, increase the number of CHED Central Office and Regional Office Directors with strong leadership, management, and innovative policy-making proficiencies. And last but not the least is the area on organizational development. CHED shall strengthen its organizational capacity by enhancing people capabilities and aligning systems and structures to realize CHED's vision and mission. The planned strategy highlights are update and implement organizational structures, systems, and processes, develop organizational capacity in CHED through fostering a culture of spirit of learning and innovation, and institute an organization-wide feedback system. Overall, CHED strategic plans revolve around the 5 key areas that I coined: GO-RAP, good governance, organizational development, relevance and responsiveness, access and equity, and quality and competitiveness. GO-RAP sounds like go! Rock the world, Filipinos, through CHED's strategic plans. Thank you very much for watching. This is Janet Mananay, PhD student. God bless everyone.